Okay, it all starts from people donating food or money. A lot of them give money to Anitha, and she holds it for us in a special fund. And after I see what food has been donated throughout the month, and I count up how much we got and how much we need, then I make a list, and then I go to Anitha, and she gives me money out of our, I call it the treasure chest, and then we go grocery shopping. But before I do all that, I make a menu of what we're going to have that month, and it pretty much stays the same from month to month. It varies just a little bit, but we try to keep it as healthy as we possibly can. If we can afford the sugar-free stuff, that is wonderful, like in the sugar-free peaches or sugar-free Jello or sugar-free oranges, or just, you know, fruit that's in water instead of juice. And then also 100% juices when we get their drinks for them too. Anything that's healthy. It not only is good for them, it teaches them how to eat and the right way to eat. So then the next thing we do is we head to the grocery store. Okay, here we are at Mark's store. He gave us a really good deal on the peanut butter cups, so we're getting some of our groceries here. And then we're going to be off to Aldi's, and sometimes we go to A&D. Who's ever got the best sales, that's where we go, because we need to save as much money as we possibly can. And then we're off to take it to the church. Okay, here we are hauling it all into the church and putting it in our storage room till the day comes that we get ready to make it and put it into bags for all the kids at Williams. Shopping and got the rest of the food for the backpack meals. This is the list that we'll be using tomorrow to make the bags. These are the names of the 22 kids we have. We have to staple one to every bag, so when we get them to the school, there's no mix-up. And you'll see that tomorrow as I staple them to the bags. And I try to use the Aldi bag because they got nice little handles on them and they keep from busting the bags open. But this is our stash of food between volunteer people giving it to us and using the money that's been donated to us via people in the church through their grace. And this is how we make it work. Just a little bit at a time, a little bit each day. And then pretty soon tomorrow night, all this food, majority of it will be gone in bags that will be delivered on the 22nd. Okay, here we are in the fellowship hall, and I'm stapling the labels to all the bags so they can get to the right kid. And we're trying to open up all the containers of all the food so it's all out and open. It makes it easier for us to collect as we bag up the bags. And we're having a little conflict here. We're kind of short on some peaches and applesauce. So we're trying to make some substitutions here to see what we can make it work for the kids so they can get the fruit they need. And that happens quite frequently, but we always are able to figure it out. And pretty soon the help's going to show up. I'm not sure who all is going to be here, but usually Emily is, but I don't think she's going to make it tonight. And we'll see who shows up, and we'll get these bagged up for school. Okay, here's all my help, my busy little beavers. We're still opening up packages and trying to get everything lined out so we can get through. And luckily we found more peaches and applesauce back in the other room, so we do have enough. So I'm not that bad at counting as I thought I might have been previously. And we're going to be all set here in just a few minutes, start bagging. Don't do that one right now. I'll be the supervisor. Every job has a supervisor.
That's right, you're our supervisor. We miss you when you're not here to be the supervisor. Doing it without you was a little awkward.
Free cereal.
We did it.
What's next?
Yeah, you guys did it.
It doesn't matter if they're all the same cereal, right?
No, it don't matter.
All right, free cereal. What's
There
next?
should be.
We should not miss anything going around, right?
Just look at your list, let us know the bar.
Let me help Devin. He's
Two applesauce.
Okay, here's the peanut butter.
Got two of those.
Four of those.
Takes a little easier if you're done.
Say, I've never done it.
Two peaches.
Two peaches.
Just.
Well, it makes it confusing when they're not.
We're doing 2 pizzas and 2 applesauces.
Yeah.
One,
When we run
cheese,
out, 'cause we don't have
cracker.
any-
This is combination, right?
Yeah, it's just whatever you want.
One.
Should be.
Tomatoes here, but it's not on order.
Okay, so you'll put it in the second grade. Okay, grab another bag.
Okay.
Hey, Nolte, do you remember what grade Nolte is in?
Jenny is, she's special ed.
She's like in the middle.
With
Put
the
her in
other
fourth and
upper
fifth.
level.
Fourth in the middle.
How about our hall?
3 of those.
She also is, special ed.
All right, so that's this one.
Upper level, right, K for
That's
all
grade
and,
3, uh-huh.
yeah, all in those.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
that
gonna
says
already
no
have
difference.
that.
So I just put it with
So now we'll get
Yeah.
2 juices.
I got Shaw, 3rd grade.
This is all the first, this is all the first grade. Yeah, you'll have it memorized.
Okay, now you're going to see us at Williams School, going from classroom to classroom, dropping off the different bags. Pat Eaton, the social worker, is going to help us too. And you'll see her in a little bit of this clip taking some of the bags from us too. It's going to be me, Devin, and Pat Eaton. Okay. You have any kindergarten kids that are in this bag? Okay, stop right there, hon. All right. Storm, that's first grade. First grade. Storm. Okay. We got all the kindergarten? Any more in there? What's that one? That's first grade. Okay, so this is Storm. Storm, that's first grade. Storm. Okay, guys. With each other all over the place. They go one way, you go another. And then we go. Pass it, that's 3rd grade. I thought we had a skill. Amanda. Raymore, nope, we're down further. I thought we had a skill.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Easton. I'm the school social worker here at Williams Elementary.
I'm Kelsey Aikman, I teach kindergarten.
I'm Lori Storm, I teach first grade.
I'm Missy Ewing, I teach 4th grade.
And I'm Rachel C. and I teach kindergarten as well.
We started the backpack program this year at Williams Elementary to help the students because we thought it was important to have the nutritional value with the kids as well as the educational, because we don't want them to be worrying about if they're hungry or where they're going to get food over the weekend. So we thought it was a good idea to work with the backpack food program to get food for the kids on the weekend. And maybe, Mrs. Ewing, can you kind of talk a little bit about the kids in your class and how you've seen it be effective?
This is our 2nd year, right?
Is that our second? I'm
Second
sorry.
year. Even last year, the kids, just to take it right to their cubby, and I've had some kids even use it for lunch at school, like get a little extra snack out or something. And I just think it really helps because, like you said, they're always hungry, and it kind of ensures that they have food on the weekend, especially a lot of them at our age, 4th grade, are feeding themselves. So.
Good. Ms. C, do you want to kind of talk about in kindergarten what you've seen?
Well, I have 3 students that benefit from the backpack program, and one of those students actually is homeless, and I think that it's very helpful to the family. There's 2 other children involved as well that might be benefiting from that there that are younger. And I know that they appreciate it very much.
Ms. Storm, would you like to talk about first grade and how they use it? Sure.
I also have 3 students in my class that benefit from the program. And when they come in of a morning and see their backpacks hanging in their cubbies, they're very excited. They open it up and they are excited to see the food in there. Most of the food is things they can prepare themselves, they can feed themselves with. I also know that it doesn't really cost a lot to put together a backpack for the kids. And it really does benefit them from the healthy choices that you're providing them.
Ms. Aikman, would you like to talk from your classroom?
Sure. I don't really know how many students I have at this point receiving because I've had so many move in and out, and we've had quite a few. I probably had at least 5 at one point in my room receiving bags this year of food. When they come in on Monday mornings, a lot of the kids are just so hungry because they haven't eaten during the weekend very much, if at all. So it's just such a benefit to have this food to be able to send home to them so that they have something to eat on the weekends. And as we talked, or what you said, Mrs. Storm, they are so excited when they see it. They open up and see the kinds of food that's in there, and they can definitely feed themselves with it. I even have to send it home sometimes in 2 shifts because there's so much. So it's just a really big blessing for those kids and those families.
I've had kids come up to me saying, am I on the list yet? Am I on the list yet? It takes me a couple of weeks maybe to get them on the list, but once they get on, they're very thankful, and they come up, is it my week to get the food this week? So I think it's a great program, and we're happy that you guys provide for our school, and we're very thankful for that.
I have a question for you ladies. Do you think they know where the food comes from? That it's from the churches donating?
I don't think that they do. I don't think they understand that yet. I'm not sure about the older ones, but
Well, we really
the
haven't
younger
tried
ones
them, but-
don't.
Yeah, as I said, I've never had any ask, and I've never told them. I know it says on the form that the parents sign, so I don't know if the parents have shared with them or not.
Okay. You guys have any suggestions that you think that might make it better or for the children?
They're so excited.
Yeah, it's working great right now, and just any help that you can provide us would be wonderful.
And what I like is that the siblings in the family, if there's more than one child within the school, that each one of them has the opportunity to take a bag, because there's more people in the family to feed. So I think that's needed, and we do appreciate that as
We
well.
can thank your social worker for that. She tries to keep them grouped together as families and stuff, and that really does help a lot. Well, we want to thank all of you for
We're just gonna add
participating.
the convenience too. Thank you for delivering those to the room. They have their names right on them. We don't even have to worry about going and getting them. I mean, it's just really convenient too. Thank you for that too.
Well, we just want to make it good for the kids and good for you too. So thanks a lot for participating.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Hi, this is Mrs. Easton, a school social worker at Williams Elementary again. And this is one of our 5th grade teachers, Mrs. Livingston. She wants to tell you a little bit about one of the students that receives the backpack food bag.
I think the program's an amazing program, and my experience occurred last year, and it was the first year that we began the program. And we tried to discreetly put the food inside the students' backpacks. And one of the students, when they returned to the classroom, grabbed their backpack to prepare to go home, and she was thrilled that there was food inside of her backpack, and she started showing everyone. And at the end, when everyone else was filing out to leave, she stayed back behind, and she just told me how happy she was that she's got food, and that this weekend they don't have to eat crackers, which breaks your heart, but it makes you happy that someone cared enough about this child to make sure they had something good to eat. So I just thought that was a really amazing story.
Thank you.
You're welcome. One time when I was over at Williams by myself passing out the bags, one little girl came up and started yelling, "Oh, the bags are here, the bags are here." And she came up to me and she goes, "Is my bag in there?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, maybe, could be possible." And she said, "Well, I hope so." She says, "That way I don't have to starve this weekend." Now that really hits hard when you hear something like that. So I certainly hope she got a bag that week. Okay, folks, since we started this video, we've lost one child, but we picked up 2 more, so now we have 23. So we start this whole thing again next month and do it all over, and that's it. See you later. Bye.